So that's the mission log. Then you have the character screen, which is also your C button. Here you can see your whole character screen. We're gonna go into stats on a later day. I'm not gonna go through everything because there's a lot of information there as well. So I don't really want to force that into one episode. But there is just a lot of information there. But anyway, that's where you get that. Social panel is pretty cool. You see your friends. As you can see, I only have 5 friends online right now. But you can also see a nearby. So if you want to invite someone and he's running around like a man, you cannot really see his name. You could click on this nearby tab. You see everyone that's in your neighborhood. You can chat with them. You can talk to them. Invite them to your party as well. So that's a quite convenient way. This is your ignored list. It should be empty with me. It is. I don't ignore people. I don't like to do that. Sometimes I have to do some spammers, but normally I don't ignore anyone. So, and this is my super group. It's pretty active, as you can see. There's a lot of people all over the world in here. I still have spots if you want a cool super group. These are all really good people. They like to watch the streams, watch the streamers. Nalrage is in the super group as well. A lot of cool people are in here, and they're all really helpful, and they're just really enjoying the game. That's basically what they do. So a lot of them are also officer, and they can invite you. So feel free to join us. We're always having a good time. So that's the social tab. Then we got the power screen. You will also see this as soon as you level up. You will get an orange thing on the side. Here you can assign your powers, and here you can decide your build, and here you can do some theory crafting, which is pretty cool. Achievements. This is probably overlooked. It's the V button on default, or at least I put it on the V button. This is your synergy system, where yeah, I don't want to overflow you with information, but the synergy system is if you level a hero to 50, you get and you can give your heroes a different bonus. It's a reward system for people leveling all their heroes. As you can see, I leveled them all to 50 already, because as you know, I like this game a lot, so I just have all the heroes. I play them all. But for example, you could switch around here in a hub. You know, if you say, well, my crit is high enough, I don't want the 2% crit, I want more deflective, I die a lot, you just turn that off and you use Captain America and you apply it. As a starter, you won't really need this, but as soon as you get 50, you get an icon in the right of your screen saying you have leftover synergy points, and this is the system where you go. And every hero gives a specific thing. I almost forgot that at 25 you also get one. So already at 25 every hero gets some bonus. So you definitely want to check that out and see which one will be good for you. So that's a synergy system. Achievement system coming in 2014. I cannot wait for that. As soon as that's unlocked, I'm gonna do an episode about that, because that's just gonna be cool. I like achievements. I want to catch them all. Especially in a game like this, I've been playing since start. I just love achievements. I want that. The other thing is total hero levels. All heroes combined give you 1800 levels, so you got a lot of stuff to do. I'm almost there though, 705 levels to go. But this is where you can see that, and it's also pretty cool. Alright, so that's the achievement system. Then the roster. This is your hero roster. Here you can switch your heroes. If you find a new random box, you could switch your heroes here. You could change your difficulty here to go to the next difficulty of the story. So that's the hero roster screen. Pretty straightforward. This is the store, so here you can go into the store, and if you want to support the game, you could see some special items, and you could buy some stuff or buy a hero if you don't really want to unlock it yourself. So that's pretty cool. Then this part of the UI, the bottom part. In this part you have your health bar. It's not like a ball unlike other action RPGs that depletes. It's like a circle that goes down in this direction. So it goes down counterclockwise, and if you're here, you're gonna be in trouble. You wanna use a med pack. So your ultimate power is over here. As soon as you're level 30 on some heroes, on the newer heroes it's at 52, so you have to level a little bit. This is where you use your ultimate power. I have it hotkeyed on my F. You can hotkey this special power that's on a big cooldown. You can hotkey that, and I would suggest you to do that. You can also click manually, but I'm not a fan of manual stuff. You know, clicking should be happening near your character, and to aim, the rest should all be done by your left hand. So that's your ultimate power. And you also can use your medkits. Medkits are the health pots of the game, health potions. If you use them, you get health back. They're on a cooldown, and they are over here. Small button, and you can also bind that to your keys. And this leaves your your other 6 keybinds open. So I talked about keybinds last time. So this is what you put in your left mouse, and this is what you put in your right mouse. And you could even, if you open your skill tab and you press there, you could even choose an ability to put there. So, but we might talk about that later. Anyway, here you can put all your abilities. These are in the bottom. If there's a cooldown on them, you can see the cooldown on there. So recently they added a bar here. You could go to the second and the third action bar, and you could even play around with that. Try different builds, put them on different action bars, and for example, have yourself a PvP action bar, or have yourself a grind or a boss fight action bar. I'm not using them myself, but if you want to get some more depth in there, you could do that. And the base command to change that is shift. This is your spirit. It's the mana. It's the energy bar of the game. This is where your what your higher hitting abilities, what they use, and yeah, this is your blue bar. It also goes down like that, same as your health bar. Alright, so on the right side you have your map. This is your mini map. Here you can see the red dots, which are the enemies, and if you click this you can toggle the map. It's also a tab. You can toggle the map to put it like this if you prefer this. You could just put it on the right corner. And the red dots, you cannot always see them. It sometimes depends on the hero, and sometimes you need a certain artifact, a certain item for you to see that. You don't always see that. But here you can zoom in, here you can zoom out. You can also keybind that. But so the minimap is always something to keep an eye out. You know, which direction to go, where are the enemies. It's always good to have an eye out on that. And so that's that. This is the body slider. It's bind to B. It's a teleport, and it brings you back to the hub. The hub is the city in the game, so it's a place where you cannot fight, where all the other heroes are. This is where the part comes in, that it's an MMO. And as you can see here, you see all these guys. They're all other players, at least most of them, and they are at the vendors and they're running around. This is Jarvis. That's a non-play character. This is Ben Urich. You know, all your Marvel, all the people you know from Marvel are in there, and everyone that has a name of that above them is a fellow player. These guys are checking their bank, and these guys are just spawning there. And the first time I got in here, I was trying to look for a way to get back. Where is the portal? You know, most games have a portal. Where is it? Where is it? But you don't have a portal in this game. You just click that button again. So all you have to do is, if you're in the town, as you can see, it has a nice return animation. So you just click there, and you go back into, in this case, the training room, or you could go back into the place where you were grinding. So that's pretty convenient that it's there. On the right side we still have the mission tracker system. It changes sometimes, so you have to click it a few times. This is, for example, my legendary quest. This is my story quest, and you can turn it off, and sometimes you get some event quest, so this is where you can toggle that. And last but not least, you have your buffs. As you can see, I have a lot of buffs for 2 weeks right now. That's because there are boons dropping, or you can get some boons if you log in, and they are 25% boosts, and every time you use it, you get it for 1 hour and everyone around you. So what's been happening, people have been giving boon parties, so you invite a lot of people together, and they all use their boons, so everyone gets an insane amount of hours on the boost. As you can see, this is 16 days. It's only 25%, but hey, it's cool to have a few of these boosts. It's always helping out. So alright, that is the Newbie Corner for now. So let's go back to the studio. I hope I picked the right one now. There we go, I'm here now. So that was the Newbie Corner. If you have any questions, if you are a new player and you have any questions for me to be in this episode, send an email to malesuronline@live.nl. So that's MALESUR online@live.nl, and I will answer your question, and you even have a chance to win an Iridium boost, which is a code I can give you, and it gives you a 4 hours boost to your experience, your item find, and your special item find, and that will help you get ahead a little bit if you're new to the game. So I hope that will help. That's pretty much the Newbie Corner. So I'm pretty much done with today's episode. I got a finale, and I am asking my mods right now to get me some Gambit people together. I'm actually aiming to get an X defense together, so let me see if we can pull that off. Anyone has a level 60 gambit, let me please give me a message. My name is Malesurs. Let me try to get 5 people together, and if not, we're gonna do a 2-man holo sim. So I am awaiting a response. So I will go back to the game. As you can see, we are having a your user interface will not be this cool. Our Mythic made it for me. It looks really cool. I think I have to thank him so much for this. It looks pretty well done. There's this little spider in the corner here. This is all made black. I so love it. I thank him so much for that. So I really like that. So I'm gonna show you some Gambit play, and I've got some people coming in right now, so that's cool. Oh wait, I am not on super heroic, so I have to change my
You done got yourself one raging Cajun.
Let's see if we can get 5 people together. That would be really cool. So in the meanwhile, I will take some questions from the chat. So if you have any questions about the game, I will happily try to answer them for you. Alright, Resi Bear has a Gambit. Yulnestia got a Gambit. Ooh, I'm on super heroic.
Let's roll, big guy.
Wow. Resi Bear, Deneth, and Yulniesta as well, right? Wait, who else had a too low level? Yulniesta's too low level. Oh wait, I got something.
My squirrels are here, so why wait around?
Look at the tiny Gambit, look at that. Let's make an old Gambit train first. So as you can see, he is pretty popular. A lot of people have him at 60.